Hey guys, it'd probably be 5 to 10 minute review if I can do it 5 minute, because I could be going at any time now, between now and 11:30. So me and Matt are here to review Scream the TV series episode 2, and it was called Hello Emma. And this was a decent episode, wasn't it? Better than last time.
Yeah, the first one was just in the introduction.
The introduction of the characters, yeah. So we'll rate what we've thought of the episode out of 5 at the end. But for now, we'll just get through the storylines of what happened, and then we'll rate it out of 5. So we're going to try and make it a short review, because we do need... I could be going at any time. It could come now. But anyway...
a 5-second review.
Yeah, it'd be the quickest review ever. But let's get this over with. Done. It starts off on the episode where a girl's on the phone to someone, and she was self-harming, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was struggling massively with mental health, and they did talk about her mental health struggles.
Yeah.
And then it went from her cutting, and you actually saw the blade as well, and her blood on the leg, so they actually went into deep in this.
Yeah.
And then they did it in a sort of way where she got a call, as you do, and then she goes into her sort of like garden, which is higher up version of the garden, and then the killer came in with a noose.
Yeah.
And it made it look like suicide. He hanged her, but they never documented it as suicide, so they said it was murder. But he murdered her with a noose around her neck. So for someone who's self-harmed and struggled with mental health, dying that way would just be really horrifying.
Yeah, that was a different killing, because I've never really seen a killing by hanging like that on like TV shows or movies. So it's rare. It's rare. I've seen on a certain TV show where someone was hanging, then he got cut down, but he was still alive. On another show I watched, but I've never seen anyone die from it.
And I've seen people in a witch TV show that I watched get that by a tree, but they didn't die.
Yeah. Then we'll just get through the rest of the episode.
One person did die by hanging in Scream 1 in the movie, but you just didn't really see him struggling. He just got put on there, and that was the person who was played by
I can't remember who. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway,
bear with me.
Next, after that happened, they were at school talking, and some lad seen a bit of paint on the floor. Well, thought it was blood.
Drew Barrymore,
okay. It was a bit of blood on the floor, but it ended up being spray paint.
Mm-hmm.
And they spray painted douche on his car. And then he checked to see. He asked him who it was, and he admitted it, didn't he?
No.
One of the lads admitted
it. He
it
admitted it to his friend.
To his friend, yeah.
He didn't admit it to the person who was getting choked.
That was it, yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah, that happened. Then it was in the locker room, near a locker window, wasn't it? Where she got the payback.
Oh, everyone got a text message.
Everyone got a text message saying "payback, bitch."
With the mask.
With the mask, which is I did write it down. Brandon James mask. Yeah. Yeah, so, and then also while she was in class, she got a text saying, and there was a photo of the girl who died, wasn't it, a friend who died?
It was a different girl, we find out. We originally thought it was the first girl who died at the beginning of the episode, excuse me. But then everyone in that classroom, all the kids in there, had the same picture. But then the short hair girl, who's the typical lesbian, went to confront Emma and said, she was the last person on text, so she feeling a bit guilty. And then it pinned to the girl in the living room basically in the same way. So it wasn't just one hanging in this episode; it was two.
Yeah, 2 got killed.
And obviously, you could feel how the other person felt because that was the last person she messaged. And then when they all got that text message with the image, it's like, damn. Not many times in a TV show do they have 2 killings in there, but the exact same way. That was a sheet message right there.
Yeah, there was good suspense moments in this episode, I thought. A few, yeah. And then then it got to the bit where the girl was near the alleyway, and someone was watching her, and she had something in her hand, didn't she? Was it a log? Not a log, but some kind of weapon.
She found something somewhere that she was going to use.
Yeah.
While she was chasing, and then.
Then when she ran, she thought someone was behind him, and she swung it at him, and he ducked, and it hit some wall, didn't it, or the window?
And it was close to hitting her ex-partner.
It was his ex-partner, her ex-partner, wasn't it? Yeah. And then.
Obviously, just for the record, he wasn't the one stalking her. He was obviously coming to meet her.
Yeah.
So
someone else was.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then just before the ending call, I did miss a couple of minutes because I was making me and him
so I could talk
crumpets.
About that a little bit, then.
Someone made out, didn't they, you said?
So during a basketball
That's the
game,
bit I missed.
During a basketball game, their friend, who is obviously a virgin, was making out with this Asian girl. And she could tell, are you a virgin? It's like, no, I've slept with all these girls, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, she could tell that she was full of shit. And then they was making out, they was lying together. So, don't know if they had sex, but it seems like they were maybe going in that direction. I will say, even though it's not a major scene, but when they went into the morgue, when Emma went to visit her mum in the morgue and seeing...
I think I missed that bit.
No, I think you were there because we talked about she talked about mental health. Then you brought
yeah.
So she saw about
the other TV show. Yeah, I remember now.
Talked about the cuts on the leg and stuff, and so this episode did have a little bit of discussion about mental health, which I actually kind of like. A mainstream TV show or a low budget TV show, whatever way you want to look at this, and they talked about mental health, and then after everything, Emma was stuck in her living room in her house, just getting on with a normal day, and then. She gets a message that someone was trying to break in. She calls the cops, but it wasn't the cops.
Yeah, this is the last bit of the episode. So she gets a call from, he makes out he's a cop. And then, so basically he was watching near her house because he knew she had a bat on her.
I don't know.
She carried a bat with her.
I don't know if he was watching around it or she was in it. You didn't get to see, but
yeah.
I love the suspense that it made you feel like he could be anywhere. And if she would have reported that number, it would have gone to some random person who would have got accused for something they didn't do. So it's very thought out. I actually like the attention to detail.
And then he's just teasing her and then said, I'll see you soon.
Well, it wasn't just that. He put a little bit of a plot in there. It's like, your mum was in the beginning of it all. So the fact that he says, your mum was...
At the ending, he said, see you soon. So she's safe for now.
She's safe for now, but she also gave a little bit of a teaser with her mum's comments. So it's, which way will it go?
Yeah.
So you have to stay tuned.
It was interesting, yeah. So we're rated out of 5 now then. So I thought this was a good episode. It was interesting, had good suspenseful moments, couple of killings. We're starting to get to know the characters a bit better now, aren't we?
Now, obviously they introduce like reporters into it now. The main characters again.
And podcasters who were talking about the murders.
So
and
I do say they did mention it was murders, not suicide. So
even though they did try and make it to a suicide,
we thought it was going to that direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, they talked about it as murders.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're involving every single person.
Yeah.
And there's people who it makes you think, could it be this person? Could it be that person? So it makes you guess, and I like that.
Yeah. It was a good episode. So what would I rate it out of 5? I'd say 3.5 out of 5. It was a really good episode, very enjoyable, and the good for what TV shows should do is, because it's episodic, it should make you look forward to the next episode to see what happens next, and it has done that.
It helps you
Yeah.
to it. It's like,
Yeah.
and one thing I like with the dispense, and it could be this, it could be that, and
Yeah.
it started with this. It really makes you think.
It does, yeah. Who could it be?
But yeah, that's
So what would you rate it out of 5? I'd say 3.5.
yeah, probably around that. It was a very good, solid episode.
Yeah.
The first one was a starting ground.
It was okay.
And now-
You're starting to get to know everyone.
This
Not much
one,
happened. A few things happened in this.
I think this is where they found their foot in.
Yeah, yeah.
And more and more episodes go in, they will find their foot in a bit more. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the rest.
So yeah, we'll review 1 to 2 episodes. Maybe 2 episodes, maybe 1 episode Friday night, then another Saturday. If we got time. We won't be in as much rush as today. You can go at any time the next day. 'Cause, well, I think I'm still going to my mum's, but I could get picked up later. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. We'll probably do a few Dark Side of the Rings. We've got I think the Jimmy Snocker episode, and yeah, and a few others. And we'll do a few more of these. We also do planning to do the Abigail movie eventually. Yeah. I did want to do it last night, but we only had an hour left
And if we get
between Eve and SmackDown. So
and if at some point if we can't watch it together, we'll both just watch it, and
Yeah.
then I'll just go off somewhere and try and reverse.
yeah.
So we'll get to that.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to record a few Sunderland Chill or Die episodes. It's a football documentary. And I'll also do tonight the Hulk Hogan episode 4. Matt briefly reviewed 2 and 3 me. I'm going to watch 4 today, and you'll get that. So you'll get a few other videos later on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll do a few more when he comes round. Bye for now, guys.